So I will be administering the KeyMath3 diagnostic assessment. And with that, I have the manual. I have two easels, easel 1 and easel 2. And I also have the the form to fill out, as well as the written computation exam book. So with this, this section or this assessment has several subsections and testing. So they are labeled. I really like it. They're all, labeled within the easel. I know kind of like where to start. But you can also find all the subtests and area on the form. So this has numerations, algebra, geometry, measurement, data analysis, and probability. And then we get into mental computations and estimations, addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and then foundations of problem solving and applied problem solving. So with that, I will use this form to score everything except for when I get to the addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, then I'll use the booklet form that they gave me as well. But those are the test and subtest areas. And then I showed you everything that comes with it, the basal and ceiling score. So there are several different places that it tells you, like in the manual and everything. But I like it because it actually shows you in the easel. It reminds you each time. So the basal is going to be the 3 consecutive correct responses immediately preceding the first incorrect or the first item in the subtest. And then the ceiling will be the 4 consecutive incorrect responses and then the last item in the subtest. So that's right there. Good reminder. I think I have it down there from whenever we just did this, actually this week in our activity. But the next thing is the norm age and sample group with this. So it was from 4 years, 6 months to 21 years, 11 months. And this test has a lot of validity with it. It's been heavily reviewed and looked at, and a lot to prove its validity and how well that it works for actually assessing students properly. And they did a great job when selecting the norm group and trying to make sure that they took into consideration sex, race, and ethnicity, parents' education level, and geographic region. So they really have a good variety for this assessment to really encompass everyone. The next is scoring. So scoring with this one is really, I think, pretty straightforward for the most part. So I know that I'll use this to calculate my raw scores. And then from there, since I have Form A, I will turn to page 113. I already have it memorized. Page 113 in the manual, which will help me convert everything into like the scale and standard scores, the confidential interval values, grade equivalent, age equivalent, percent, all of that. So, and like I said, since I have Form A, I will be using this table of reference, table of content for the normative and interpretive tables for the Form A. And it seems like for the most part, I think I've figured it out pretty well. I just have to find the raw score to begin with, and then I should be able to use those to convert to all of the other scores that I need. But using these tables that's within the manual. What else? I know that this is an untimed test, so my student will have all the time that she needs. I have a 9th grader, so I will start with the 9th grade on numerations. I'll just be starting at the grade level in 9th through 12th grade. And I think I remember correctly from our activity this week that I will start with the 9th through 12th grade. And then based off her raw score from the numerations, I will use that to determine where to start for all of the consecutive subtests after that. So be good. Let's see, I did the domains, content, basal and ceiling, scoring, norming tables. I know where those are. Sample groups. I think that's good. I actually feel pretty confident about this. And administering, so really I'm just at the point where I need to set it up and get my student in here and get her tested. So should be good. Thanks.